Good evening. Tonight, we journey into the heart of Asia, not the one in travel brochures, but the one shaped by quiet, powerful social shifts. Across the continent, in certain regions and age groups, women now significantly outnumber men. This isn't just a statistic, it's a reality, transforming lives, families, and entire communities. Our focus: the rising number of single older women in several Asian nations. This story is woven from history, economics, and changing cultural tides. We'll explore why this is happening, from the shadows of past conflicts to the impact of labor migration, and what it means for the women at the center. It's a story of resilience, adaptation, and the universal search for connection. Our aim: to listen, understand, and move beyond stereotypes, revealing the personal stories behind the numbers. Let's begin. Our first stop is Cambodia, a nation marked by both beauty and tragedy. The Khmer Rouge regime of the 1970s decimated a generation, up to 2 million lives lost, many of them men. For women who survived, now in their 60s and older, the loss was immediate and lifelong. They entered adulthood in a country where many of their male peers were simply gone. The traditional family structure was shattered. These women became sole providers, protectors, and community leaders, roles thrust upon them by necessity. They rebuilt Cambodia, raised children, and preserved culture, often without a partner. Economic hardship followed, and many surviving men left rural areas for work, deepening the gender imbalance. Today's older single women in Cambodia are not part of a modern trend. They are survivors of genocide and its aftermath. Their lives are defined by strength and resilience, not by a lack of romance. They've formed powerful female-led households and support networks, becoming the backbone of rural society. While singlehood can carry stigma in a culture that values marriage, these women are also respected as matriarchs and keepers of memory. Their presence has shifted cultural norms, normalizing female-headed households and challenging patriarchal structures. The strength of these women has shown that society can thrive with women at the helm. Their legacy is seen in markets, rice paddies, and the stories they pass to grandchildren. The story here is not one of pity, but of profound respect. Cambodia's recovery is carried forward on the strong shoulders of its women. Understanding their journey is key to understanding the nation itself. These women are not defined by marital status, but by fortitude in the face of unimaginable hardship. Their resilience is woven into the fabric of modern Cambodia. They are the living links to a past that must never be forgotten. Their story is essential to the heart and soul of this resilient nation. Let's carry this perspective forward. Next, we turn to Vietnam, where decades of conflict have left a lasting demographic mark. The Vietnam War claimed countless young men, creating a gender imbalance that persists among older generations. Many women of that era never married, not by choice, but by circumstance. After the war, Vietnam's economic reforms sparked mass migration, with men leaving rural areas for city jobs. This left rural communities with a surplus of women, especially among the older population. Women took on heavy agricultural labor and community responsibilities, often alone. In a culture that values marriage and family, single women face unique social and economic pressures. Without husbands or children, many rely on extended family or their own resourcefulness in old age. Yet Vietnamese women are renowned for resilience and entrepreneurship. They've formed cooperatives and support systems, pooling resources and providing companionship. These networks are a testament to their ability to adapt and thrive. Government programs address gender imbalance, but older women largely rely on community bonds. The iconic image of the older Vietnamese woman in the rice paddy masks a complex story of survival and adaptation. Their single status reflects the country's turbulent history and ongoing transformation. These women are not passive victims, they are agents of change and recovery. Their journey reveals the intersection of history, economics, and personal destiny. They show us the remarkable capacity of the human spirit to find purpose, even when traditional paths are closed. Their strength is a powerful insight into Vietnam's evolving society. Their story is one of resilience in the face of adversity. Now, we arrive in Laos, where the story is shaped not by war, but by a quiet economic exodus. Laos is one of Southeast Asia's least developed countries, and labor migration is the driving force behind its gender dynamics. For decades, men have left rural villages for work in neighboring Thailand, seeking higher wages. This migration leaves behind villages populated mostly by women, children, and the elderly. Older single women especially find themselves in shrinking communities with limited support. Women become de facto heads of households, managing farms, finances, and community life. The absence of men alters the social fabric. Women now lead in decision-making and heavy labor. This is most pronounced in poor, agricultural regions along the Mekong River. Traditional patriarchal norms are challenged as women step into leadership out of necessity. This gradual empowerment is born from daily realities, not political movements. The emotional toll is significant. Remittances help, but cannot replace the presence of loved ones. Older women often speak of loneliness and worry for relatives working abroad. For them, singlehood is compounded by a broader sense of communal loss. The absence is not just personal, but collective. A quiet melancholy hangs over many villages. The story of Laos shows how economic forces can reshape society as profoundly as war. Women hold their communities together, but at a significant personal and social cost. Their resilience is visible in the women-led villages scattered across the country. In Myanmar, decades of political upheaval, conflict, and migration have created a volatile demographic landscape. Millions have left for work or refuge abroad, most of them men, deepening gender imbalances at home. Ongoing internal conflicts have disproportionately affected men, leaving many communities with few male residents. Older women, often widowed or never married, are left to care for grandchildren and land with dwindling support. They are the matriarchs and keepers of tradition, holding communities together through hardship. In cities, single older women face financial and social challenges, navigating a society that still values traditional family structures. The 2021 military coup has worsened instability, disrupting the economy and social services and accelerating the flight of young people. Despite immense challenges, Myanmar's women form tight-knit community groups, support each other, and run local businesses. Their single status is a direct result of the country's violent history and chronic instability. They are living witnesses to Myanmar's troubled journey, not just statistics. Understanding their situation means seeing the web of historical, political, and economic forces at play. These women maintain families, communities, and hope in the face of constant change. Their resilience is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. As Myanmar faces an uncertain future, these women are anchors of stability and continuity. They are the silent, resilient heart of a nation in turmoil. Their story deserves to be heard and respected. They represent both the human cost of instability and the enduring power of hope. Their ability to adapt is crucial to Myanmar's future. Their strength is a beacon in uncertain times. Our final stop is Nepal, where foreign labor migration has earned some regions the nickname the land of absent men. Nepal's economy relies heavily on remittances from millions working abroad, mostly men in the Gulf states and Malaysia. This mass exodus has transformed rural society. Female-headed households are now the norm. Older women, widowed or never married, find themselves in communities where their male peers are gone. They manage farms, raise children, and make daily decisions, often alone. Remittances provide financial support, but at the cost of companionship and community. The psychological toll is real. Many women are remittance widows, bearing the stress of managing everything at home while worrying about loved ones abroad. Community life is altered, with festivals and gatherings missing the presence of men. Yet this shift has sparked unexpected female empowerment. Women are stepping into public life, engaging with banks, forming cooperatives, and taking on leadership roles. Traditional patriarchal norms are slowly shifting as women prove themselves capable leaders. Younger girls now see mothers and grandmothers in positions of authority. The story of Nepal's older, single women is a paradox: loneliness and burden, but also agency and empowerment. They are at the center of a social experiment, rebuilding communities while men are away. Their story is not one of victimhood, but of adaptation and resilience. They are actively redefining their roles and creating a new future for Nepal. Their strength is changing the face of rural society. The women of Nepal are building a new foundation for their nation. Across Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, and Nepal, a common thread emerges. Unique histories and economic forces have left many older women navigating life without a male partner. Their stories are not defined by absence, but by strength and resilience. These women are the unseen pillars of families, communities, and economies. They challenge us to look beyond statistics and see the human stories within. This is not just a narrative of loneliness, but of survival, adaptation, and empowerment. They have forged new communities, taken on leadership, and inspired future generations. Their lives are a testament to the enduring human spirit. Their stories are a crucial, though often overlooked, part of their country's ongoing journeys. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. May their resilience inspire us all.